Hey guys, it's me, Jenny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be making some page kits, and I had to decide on what I wanted to do with this, which is one of my favorite collections. I don't have a lot of this collection left, but I want to continue to work with it, use it to its fullest. Right now, this this is empty, so I have gone ahead and I've gone through my stash to try to see if I could find some things, because I do have a few papers from this collection left, and some scraps, and I had been wondering whether or not I would be able to augment with different things in my stash to continue to use some of the predominant colors. Not exact match or anything like that. I'm going to be chronicling some high school senior year photos, and so my thought was, because of the this is typically what I've done is I've used some of the school colors, a rough representation, but this was perfect for it. I've had two kids go through the same school system and high school, what have you. So the thought was that I could at least use this and augment through my stash. So let me show you what I'm working with. This is what I have left from Auburn Lane. So these, some of these I do have two of, but you'll see that it's not very colorful. These would probably, to be honest with you, be better served in like the black and white collection of my pattern papers. But alas, this is what's left. And I do have this floral also left. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to be using this to bring into some page kits. Like I mentioned, I do have some scraps. I need to go through these scraps and see whether or not they're usable, if I like the papers. Some of this, like, it's not even a it's not even from the collection. It's just stuff that I've used in previous layouts. The reason why is because I also know that I have quite a bit of product still left from this collection from when I bought it from Tuesday morning. So I'm going to go through 3 of the things that I pulled in. So 2 of them are paper packs. Those are probably going to be the easiest. This one is from Joann's. And then this one is from Hobby Lobby. This is the Paper Studio. And then this one was reduced. I don't ever pay full price for papers. So but I don't remember exactly how much I paid for this. This has been in my stash for a little bit. This has 3 designs, 20 designs, and 3 papers of each. I already know I'm going to have to get rid of a bunch of papers that are in here. They don't necessarily speak to me. And so I think I'm going to just destash them. And, or before I do that though, I'm going to do the whole framing, check to make sure that I can't use them to frame, my cardstock. You guys know, if you've been following me for a little while, you know that I like to frame my background papers. So I'm going to try that first. And then if I really don't care for it still, then I will go ahead and destash it. So I will go through this in a little bit more detail in a second. This is the other one. It's a beautiful paper pad. I loved it when I saw it. It has a lot of the same color schemes, if you will. This one doesn't, but there's enough floral representation that I thought I could maybe make it work. But I absolutely adore this. I probably, if I saw this again, I probably would buy it again. But we're not hoarders, so we're not doing that. So this is the last thing I have pulled in to kind of make some kits. And this is my floral category in the way that my papers are organized. Some of these are from paper pads. Some of these are just finds from the swap table, from previous crops. Most of these, though, I will tell you, are from the Joann sales, the American craft sales. That's what these Jen Hatfields here are. These are Damask Love. There's just regular American crafts. I see some Chamel. I see some Paige Evans here. Simple Stories. This looks like a Christmas one, but I picked it up anyway. It was just in here. I probably will move that around. This looks like a Simple Stories. Yeah, it's a Simple Stories. This has been in my stash for centuries. It feels like it's 2017, but it feels like it's been in here for a while. It might have been one of those Joann deals from a few years ago. So let me show you these in a little bit more detail. I mean, I'm going to try to go 3 by 3 here just because I don't want to show you repetitive stuff. So here's one of the patterns. Like, that's not my favorite. It's probably going to go. Love this. Love this. A lot of the purples are in here. And so I know that I may not be able to pull them into the photos that I have to scrapbook. This probably will be going. But I will definitely use it. This I'm not a real fan of. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep one of those. Again, not a fan of this, but I may, like I was mentioning earlier, this is the trick that I do just to see like if I'm feeling it or not. I don't know. I'll come back to that. Very pretty. This could probably just go in the black and white section. That's fine. There's nothing wrong. These are beautiful tulips. Again, black and white. These I thought would be great for even cutting apart. This is all right. It's not my favorite. This one, again, purples are hard to come by. So doing something like this may not be a bad thing where you kind of just see a peek of it. But I mean, I don't think I'll ever use the leaves. Very pretty. Yeah, not my favorite. Not my favorite, but again, just knowing the purple, no, I don't think I'm going to keep that one either. This, it's not my favorite, but I love the contrast between the peachy colors and the greens. It's a soft enough green. It's not like bold or in your face. This I absolutely love. So, okay. When I do the page kits, I'm probably going to fast forward. So I am taking the time now to kind of go into these particularly these paper pads into a little bit more detail, because it'll probably go by really fast when I do go through and make the kits, the page kits. So here's some cardstock, textured cardstock, very nice, 2 different color pinks. This is a much brighter pink, and then you have the burgundy here, a very soft, almost neutral green to the very rich green. That's really nice, like a sagey green, and then again another deep green. This is it's very light, but this is supposed to represent the wood grains, I believe. So this includes foil, vellum, craft paper, acetate, and wood, all in this paper pad. So here's a really nice small pattern. And here you have the floral. It's beautiful. Sorry for the foil if it's blinding you here. Very pretty. Love that contrast. That's also very pretty. Here is the craft paper. Oh, that's Another gorgeous one. So is this. This is a beautiful paper pad. Some pink with the foiling. Here's another craft paper with just some subtle green. Beautiful purplish pink. And then the green leaves. Another craft paper. Oof, with the gold foiling. Sorry. This is beautiful. Small scale floral. And this beautiful pink. It's like in between a pink and a burgundy. Some cut aparts on this side. And then a very soft pink on this side. Some gold foiling on this burgundy. And then some very rich green. Here is the acetate. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. I don't know, it's probably, I'm not even doing it justice. There's probably a lot of glare. Here is a green tone wood grain. Beautiful. These greens are so rich and delicious. Like, oh my gosh. Love the small pattern here. And more cut aparts. And then last but not least is the vellum. Beautiful. What a beautiful paper pad. Seriously, I really would buy another one of those, but I won't. I won't. I will not be a hoarder. Okay, guys. So the next thing that you should be seeing here is me coming to you, fast forwarding and sharing the process of making the page kits. So let's see where we go. Hey guys, I am popping in here to show you the paper selection of the mostly 12 by 12 sheets for each page kit that I've made. So you've seen some of these already, but I'm just going to quickly review them. I went ahead and I think I had this together, but went ahead and added this pop of color, this cardstock, to this particular one. And here is number 2. So these particular ones I had kind of together, and then in this bin of this kind of corally pink color, I already had these scraps. So I'm going to go through, this one already has the scraps, but I am going to go with the rest of these and add some scraps as well. And I will show you those probably off camera when I am reviewing or selecting the embellishments. So this is number 2. Here is number 3. So white cardstock. This was the inspiration. I have gone ahead and pulled 2 different greens. You'll see this one. I can even cut these apart. I don't need to use it whole, but I also pulled in this more solid color. At this point, I don't know which one is going to be my background, so I'm just including both of those. Oh, wait. I didn't realize. Hold on. So as you're looking at this, this is what I pulled in. So these were from the original one, and then this color back here, as well as these. Not that I'm going to use them all, like I said before, but they're part of the kit. Okay. Here is, this is number 4. So here's this one. Small scale floral, large scale floral, and some pink. Love it. Okay. Let me just tuck this one back there so it doesn't get all mixed up. So here, these are the original ones I had, if you remember. Said I was going to frame that in, you can't really tell. And then I also had this floral. I also added this. This was in the paper selection part. And then I decided to go into my colored pattern paper, as well as the cardstock, which you've seen me pull from already. But I thought this was a nice complement to the flowers in this one. I'm going to go ahead and add that to that kit. And this one you saw me pull, and I have these 2. I may try to find some off-white, but for right now, these 3 are fine. I can always pull the neutrals in at a later time. I always have those available, readily available, very handy, close to me. So here's my my number 7. So here is the floral. Pulled this in from my cardstock stash. Have pulled this color in as well because I couldn't decide which color to pull in. And then I originally had thought that I would frame this white piece of paper background. So we'll see what comes with this. I'm not 100% sure about what that will look like. And if you guys remember, the eighth kit I will make from my scraps. So this is where we are right now. I will let you know that for me, this is what works. Typically what I will do is, if I'm going to pull scraps in, let me just grab a couple of things from my drawer just to show you so that you can see how I store them. And I'm just putting a couple here on my desk to be able to show you. That's what I was looking for. So this is like the peachy orange type color. So I keep them in 8.5 by 11 page protectors, and I just keep them in a flat drawer. So all of the small scraps are go in here. And if I have large scraps that don't fit in there, I usually just put the scrap of paper with the color page protector in the one drawer. It's not a deep drawer. I keep my scraps. I do go through them every once in a while to just get rid of stuff that I don't like or I don't need. If I haven't used them in a while. I'm pretty good though, I will say, with my scraps. I do build kits sometimes strictly from scraps. So I will link. I do have some playlists I believe in showing you some pages that I've made just from scraps from my stash. So I typically do those every once in a while. So that's what I'll do. I'll go through, I'll pull each paper kit out here, and then we'll just make some decisions about what kind of colors may not have represented here that I want to bring in. So I may consider in this one bringing in some additional grays, some additional black, because I think this, unless I can find this color, this softer color, that might be a little bit more difficult to match. So we'll see what happens. And like I said, I will share what the kit looks like again when it's time for the embellishments. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next part. Bye.